Quan, who is somebody you haven't collaborated with or would want to?
You work for TMZ. Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna.
I would love to work with Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna.
You want to do what with Rihanna?
So what DC?
Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so
okay,
you know, my baby.
In his head, that's his baby.
No, for real.
She just don't know.
But I would love to work with Rihanna, man. Just her voice, you know what I'm saying? Everything she's done for the culture.
Expect from the interaction, so sometimes they overreact. Yeah, probably Eminem and Dre. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But I would definitely want to do it together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Have all three of us involved with it. But you know, the opportunity just hasn't arisen. But that's probably the last rapper left on the list that I haven't worked with.
Number 3, Shanta Williams. If you could pick 3 artists to collaborate with, deceased or living, who would they be? Oh, that's easy. Tupac, of course. Tupac, Michael Jackson. That'd be a crazy collab. And Marvin Gaye. Yeah, Marvin Gaye. I don't know how that song would turn out, but I think it'd be insane.
And there's some great collaborations on Chapter 5.
Yeah.
But is there anyone out there that you still want to work with?
Oh man, Beyonce.
Okay.
Is my dream collaboration. I'll stand on the mountain and say it. And I think Adele has the most amazing voice as well. Like she just recently fell out of the top 10 after damn near 2 years. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's amazing.
My questions on my Twitter is you and Eminem. Would you think that would ever happen? Like so somehow you get kidnapped by good old Paul Rosenberg and he just throw you in there, do it. I mean, you ever interacted with Eminem ever?
Nah, man, I want to do a record with Eminem, man. I mean, that'll be a dream come true, man. Eminem is that legend, man. He's the man.
Especially he passed the pill stage. I feel like, you know, he's not fucking with the drugs no more, so.
Yeah.
Never met Eminem. Really want to. Obviously, that would be a fan favorite if an MGK Eminem song ever went down. I mean, the best rapper alive, in my opinion.
Is that kind of your dream collaboration?
Yeah, I think the DMX and MGK thing was a dream collaboration, and next to that was the Eminem and MGK collaboration. So, like, you know, if those two could be knocked off, I don't have any more on my bucket list, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you could create the perfect R&B collaboration, and maybe if it includes you too,
okay,
who would you put in there?
Perfect R&B collaboration.
And you're the rapper on it.
Wow, but they wasn't necessarily R&B. But I still got to go with Willie Hurts, Bobby Womack, Curtis Mayfield, Andre 3000, and CeeLo Green rapping and doing background vocals too.
Can you tell us who any of those people are that you would like your absolute dream collaborations?
Dream collaborations.
Go on, if you put it out there, like it can happen.
Oh, like yeah, like in a perfect world type of situation.
Yeah.
Like Billy Joel, Paul Simon, Phil Collins, Death Cab, 1975, Kehlani. There's a bunch of different people that have reached out like that want to work on stuff. Even Stormzy, we did a dope record together. The sample couldn't get cleared for his album, so the record ended up not going on his album. But when that does come out, I think it's a dope song.
You are the king of collaborations. You have collaborated with some amazing people. So what is your dream collaboration you haven't done yet?
Oh man, you know, I got a chance to go to Australia and do a Australian tour with Beyonce. And she's just a phenomenal artist. She goes out every night and works hard, you know. She has an amazing voice, and I mean, that's just next level for me to be able to do a record with someone to her stature.
Congratulations to her for so much success, and I think our voices will match well together.
And I was going to pick up on Beyonce because a lot of your fans want to see that duet happen. Do you think it's a future possibility?
Oh, I think it is. I think everything's all about timing. I've been very patient in my career with everything from international success to, you know, album after album to touring to.
Maybe you could get him in the just to reenact that shit or something.
Can you call Paul Rosenberg up right now? Can you make that happen, please, man?
Right
Eminem, Juicy J, and Eminem do a record together, man. I think that'd be some hot shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually would like to go in and produce the beat, make it like a old 3 6 Mafia style kind of beat, and we just do some shit over something like that, like some 90s shit.
Super hard, man.
Yeah, I think that'd be classic, man.
Dream collaborations. I mean, of course, like Drake, of course, Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like these iconic voices that, like, you know, have literally, like, you know, inspired so many of us. I'm looking forward to working with Ty on this summer tour. Ty is one of the most talented musicians alive, and and a workaholic, and you know what I'm saying, like cuts records, and I'm excited to finally cook with him.
Man, there's a lot of people I would like. You mean like alive, right?
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure there. One alive, one dead.
Man, I would have
dig
loved
up
to. Obviously, it's gonna sound so cliche, but I would have loved to have rapped with Biggie. Like I feel like
Me
he,
too.
yeah. I just heard a verse from him yesterday, and he was like, it's just so crazy how far ahead of his time. I don't think people understand the blueprints he was laying in those raps. I mean, it's raps I hear from myself 3 years ago that I'd be like, that shit was kind of, I could have did better. But I listen to Biggie's raps, and it's like, okay, this guy did this 20 years ago. And like you could hear, you could hear Eminem, you could hear myself, you could hear so many rappers. I feel like he really laid a blueprint. It's really crazy, if you really just listen to Biggie, like his rhyme schemes, his patterns were just off the charts, man. I would have loved to collab with him. And as far as new artists, there's so many, man, that I like admire and respect. From some that aren't even that new. I mean, some of them are my friends. Travis Scott is one of my favorite artists. It's artists in Detroit. My homie Early Mac. There's man.
There's a lot.
It's so many. It's like hundreds. They're just all popping up through my head. Skepta from different the UK to here to there to Detroit to so on and so forth. So
I mean, my dream to get on this album, I think it's so essential, and I think it's just gonna make it so official is to have Sade on the album, and we're in the works of getting that set up. But yeah, I just think that Sade is one of those people that, like, if I could have any artist brand, I'd want Sade's brand, because everyone loves Sade. Like, you can't. There's probably no one in this room that's like, nah, I don't like her. That's not for me. So yeah, I want to be affiliated with somebody like that, and hopefully she can like project some of that light onto me, and we can, make a great song together.
Who would I like to collaborate with, dead or alive? I mean, it's a lot dead. Obviously, I did collaborate with Notorious B.I.G., but it was posthumous album, so I wasn't able to actually collaborate with him while he was alive. Tupac, I would love to collaborate with, but if we saying alive, I haven't done a track with Eminem yet, and that's on my list. The world needs a Ludacris and Eminem record for sure. Love.